Well, good evening from Birmingham, which is quite frankly buzzing. People pouring in just over my shoulder, and they're going to be filling up that stadium as well later on tonight. Duran Duran, the headline act, which many of our athletes have joked might have got their families on the flights over. But of course, it is to see the Guernsey and Jersey flags, which is going to be the most special moment for us tonight. The likes of Eleanor Johnson in her 6 games, lifting the Guernsey one, Reece Hidro for Jersey. But aside of that, the city is absolutely buzzing.
As we go on air, bowler Lucy Beer has just finished her final game. Let's find out what the result of that was. Our sports reporter, Robin Gray, he's at the bowls venue for this evening. So, we know there's definitely a medal, but what colour is it, Robin?
Well, it's silver for Lucy Beer of Guernsey, Charlie, but it really couldn't be a happier one. Just over my shoulder at the moment, she's wrapped the Guernsey flag around herself. She's just being applauded by some of the different athletes and members of the Guernsey Commonwealth Games Association. And let's not forget, it's been 28 years since we had a medal in Guernsey. This means so much to her. I've been speaking to her dad, Tony. There's huge cheers again in the background behind me, because she actually is from the Isle of Wight, Lucy Beer. She says that this island took her in as one of their own. Well, believe me now, I think she's going to feel that the rest of the island are behind her after ending that medal drought. Earlier on, we knew that she was going to make it to this stage after she beat Malaysia in the semi-final, and she was jubilant after finding out she was going to get a medal.
Actually, I felt a lot calmer today than what I did yesterday. I don't know why that was, but yeah, I felt a lot calmer, and you know, I'm just a great believer of fate, and if it's meant to be, it will happen, and as long as you're doing the best you can, you know, leave the rest to the gods, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, talk about fate. It was a silver medal, but it's got to be one of the happiest second place finishes you'll ever see in the Commonwealth Games, I'm sure. She will be celebrating, I'm sure, this evening behind me. Now, elsewhere, there's been a lot of celebrations for a lot of our athletes. We've got Gemma Atherley in the swimming final tonight for Jersey, just to name one of a few accolades over the weekend. And let's start now with boxing. Well, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more joy in the Commonwealth Games. It's been fantastic so far, Charlie. And for bowls and Guernsey, this will be remembered forever.
Yeah, Robin, it's only the start of the week, let's be honest, so there's plenty more action still to come. What are the highlights we can look forward to over the next few days?
Well, some sports haven't even got underway yet, so we're going to see cycling, mountain biking over the next few days. Badminton as well. 15-year-old table tennis star Hannah Silcock gets her first chance at the Commonwealth Games. So there's plenty more to look out for. Of course, athletics as well. That's something we've talked about, with Ala Chalmers being tipped as perhaps a medal hopeful for Guernsey. Plenty on the way. It was a late night for them, wasn't it, Charlie? The opening ceremony went on well towards 11 o'clock, and for many of our athletes, they had to have a quick turnaround and get up early this morning. We had triathlon, swimming and bowls, just to name a few. But our eyes all turned to something which is just going on behind me in Arena Birmingham at the moment, actually, where our athlete started in gymnastics.
I'm not going to say, but it does feel like we're on holiday, I guess, with the background like that.
Nice to see each other again in Jersey yet again.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. No, it is very nice, especially, you know, quite a small island to get a family over. I think for Charlotte's quite nice.
Yeah, Charlotte, from your point of view then, just tell us how you ended up in Jersey.
So my boyfriend plays for the Jersey Reds, so I moved over a year ago on Saturday actually. So yeah, it's not the worst place to move in the world, is it? I love it here, so I think we'll be here for quite a while.
And when you moved, did you think that Tom and Ben would be over as much as they've been over?
No, I didn't. It's been so nice though. Yeah, I moved here for a reason. No, it's been really, really nice, and it's meant like a lot of my family have been able to come out as well and see all of us at the same time. And
how proud does it make you having Tom, you know, sat next to you now, representing England once again, and the same year that he's representing the British and Irish Lions?
Oh, it's just like incredible. It's unreal, and I think especially with the jersey tie, the fact that I feel like I've been along the journey with him.
Just in one session, stopped. Just don't give it the finger.
But we couldn't because we couldn't go on the Lions tour. It was like a nice substitute, you know, to have a holiday. My parents came out, and it was nice to have that experience together as a family, because we obviously couldn't go to South Africa. But yeah, I mean, I've seen some amazing amazing things that Tom and Ben have both done, and very, very proud of them.
Now our sports reporter Robin Gray is at the Alexander Stadium for us this evening. Robin.
I don't think they're going to be proud enough, are they, both Guernsey and Jersey's athletes, on what's been a pretty successful games for both of them. This is the area where they come in before they go into tonight's closing ceremony, Freddie, and they'll just be arriving in the next few minutes' time. But Ala Chalmers, my goodness me, what a race, what a build-up he had as well, catching COVID only a couple of weeks ago. But he ran like his life depended on it to make a moment that he and his family will remember forever.
Alistair Chalmers.
I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I gritted so hard down the home straight. The crowd were just absolutely amazing. I heard them in the back of my head and I was like, Christ, you just got to go for it. So, no, it was a tough race, in lane 2 especially, so I just had to stay in the race and just commit and see what happened. And so it was a good fight down the home stretch. I knew one of them was probably going to fade, so yeah, I just gave my all and just dug deep. Yeah, after the race, saw the crowd, and I just wanted to see my family, you know, that's the most important thing to me. So it's not only me that's got myself here. If it wasn't for my dad and my mum, my girlfriend and brother, I wouldn't be as good as I am. So I want to thank them so much, and my coach Matt and my training group.
I'm amazingly proud. He's worked really hard and he's had, you know, he's been ill and he's had all sorts of complications. So to come out here and perform like that, I knew he could do it. We spoke about it this morning and I knew he was going to win bronze. It's special to win a medal, you know, that's forever, so that's great. He's really, I'm so pleased for him.
I still can't believe it, I'm in shock. I thought I was going to have a heart attack, honestly. My heart was pumping. I've been worried all day, I've been sick. He's always said he wanted a Domino's pizza, so I think we're going to be getting a Domino's.
Wasn't that final barrier, and when the crowd are cheering.
Yeah, I'm obviously on a huge high with everyone. It's amazing for Guernsey, amazing for him. Yeah, just absolutely, fantastic to be involved with, and a huge run from him in a massive race. So I'm so pleased for him, and it's just so great to be here.
Man, and for Guernsey, it's just a dream come true. I love representing them, even at the British Champs, and so it's lovely representing Great Britain. But Guernsey's where I'm from, it's who I am. So to give them a major medal of any colour is just a dream come true.
I think they all had something in their eye, didn't they, Freddie? Absolutely incredible night for Ala Chalmers and those Guernsey officials and supporters with him there as well. And we were getting greedy for a moment yesterday. In fact, we thought it was going to be 3 medals for Guernsey, and Sam Culverwell in this men's road race here at Warwick yesterday afternoon. For most of it, he was in the front 2, silver, gold. We were getting a little bit excited. Unfortunately, fell away at the end, but it was an incredible moment and race for him.
So, Robert, they dared to dream, but a disappointing end for the Jersey FA. What can they take away from their experiences in Italy?
Well, some lessons in tournament for football, I think, Charlie, to be honest with you. Germany, who won their Bavaria side, got 6 points. They lost to Jersey, but they won their other 2 matches. And I think we saw that today. That goal would have made such a difference to Jersey. I think, as Martin Cassidy was saying there as well, you have to get a little bit streetwise when it comes to international football. They had no idea what they were walking into when it came to the likes of Italy and North Macedonia this week. But they had to learn that they had to get a bit more streetwise, and perhaps going forward, those tricks of the international trade can get you further up in tournaments and just winning a game rather than perhaps always performing well. But looking forward now, they've got the likes of Sammy Sutcliffe, James Carr and Rai Dos Santos, and they'll be hoping that in the future they get another opportunity to do it.
After his mum passed away, he suffered a lot, and with his gene condition that he's got, it's similar to autism. He was helped into getting into the sailing trust, and when he started in the Mull Yacht Pond, you notice his confidence and also he just being a happier child, and it's just grown since then over the last 2 years. It's just been one heck of a lovely journey, and meeting people that's in a similar situation to Alex and other parents, it's unbelievable on how much the trust does for the children. You see people there that are saying, oh, I'm seeing my child smile or laugh or be so happy in a long time through losing parents or, you know, other sorts of cases. So it's really nice for what the trust fund actually does for the children.